What's up, people? Hey, everybody. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the first time in a very long time, the Outdoors live stream. We will be starting in just a few minutes, people, but just letting you know, if you're new to my outdoor live stream series, you can watch the previous ones on my YouTube channel, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88. But anyway, it's a pretty good day outside, so I figured, why not? Let's do an outdoors live stream. So we'll see what happens. Okay. And don't bother with the title, people. I will fix the title after the stream. I just gotta change it. So we'll get started in just a few minutes. The topic for today is my top 5 desktop environments. So we'll get started shortly. So basically, without further ado, we will wait and see who decides to say hello, and then we'll get started. So, okay. But yeah, it's pretty much been a long time since I pretty much did one of these. The last outdoors live stream I've done was a very long time ago, like several months ago. I would have to look back on my channel to see when the last one was, but I finally have some time to pretty much do one now, so let's just hope this one's a good one. Okay, so but yeah, basically, before the live stream started, I pretty much had some trouble with my streaming app. For some reason, it decided to update on me, and now I have a new version of it to relearn and get going and stuff, so. But thankfully I fixed it, so hopefully we have no more issues going forward. Okay, we got about 2 minutes, people, and then we'll get started. Once again, the topic for today is my top 5 desktop environments. So, we'll just, give this a little bit of time and we'll get started. See if anybody pops in here. Okay, we have reached the 5-minute mark. It is now time to get on with the main topic. So, basically, my top 5 desktop environments. So, let me think here. Basically, it took me a little bit to think about this, and I had to go through so many desktop environments just to figure out which 5s are my favorite. So, it's taken me a couple days. So, yeah, I mean, but now I have a list. So, low-spec Linux laptop and Timo. Hey, guys! So, Xfce, Unity, Monta, don't have the top 5, just have... Well, that's okay. That's fine. Hey, Benny boy! Welcome! Hey, Timo! How you doing, buddy? Thanks for dropping in. Okay. First up, number 5. Now, this desktop environment that I'm about to tell you guys about, this is the one that introduced me to Linux in the first place. If it wasn't for this environment, I don't think I would have been in Linux anyway. So, number 5, Xfce. So, basically, the reason why I think Xfce is my is one of my top 5, very simple. If you theme it correctly, you can make it look like Windows. You have some amazing widgets that you can do with it. Amazing theming you can do with it. I mean, like I said many times, Peppermint was pretty much my favorite Xfce experience of all time. Shout out to Peppermint and the Peppermint devs. I hope you guys get a new leader very soon. So shout out to the Peppy team. Basically, another thing I like about Xfce as well is just basically how light it is. One of the lightest desktop environments that I've ever been in. Really good. It's awesome. But in a nutshell, that's pretty much all I could say about Xfce. Next up is Monta. Pretty much, there's so many reasons why I like Monta. Shout out to Wimpy, you're awesome, mate. Monta was pretty much one of my first major desktop experiences, because back in the day, as some of you know. Before I even got into Linux full time, like over a decade ago, I tried Ubuntu here and there, and I did experience GNOME 2 for just a brief period of time. And I pretty much, even though it didn't run on my computer that good, GNOME, it took a long time, but I respected GNOME 2 a lot for what it did. And that's what led me to choosing Monta as my second favorite desktop environment, because Monta, the way I have set it up on my Arch machine, it operates so identically to GNOME 2, and I love it to death. I mean, very good widgets, very good theming. That's really all I could say about that. Next environment I would have to say is Lxde. Now, me and Lxde, we go a little back because, basically, when I switched from Windows full-time to Linux full-time, I wanted a Windows environment that would stick with me. And Xfce, I mean, not Xfce, but Lxde, sorry, Lxde, pretty much gave me an environment that is pretty much similar to Windows 7 and the old XP 98 series. Lxde was great. It was amazing for the many months that I used it on my Arch system. It was fast, lightweight, good theming, good widgets, and above all, it complements my OpenBox setup so well. So, number 4. Now, the number 4 is a little controversial. It was controversial to me at first. It took a long time for me to even love this desktop environment, but I love it now. GNOME 3. GNOME free, the very first GNOME-free version that I've ever tried was version, the 3.28 series. And that was back in 2018. I could not get GNOME for the life of me to run on my hardware at all. So, it took some time, but once it hit the 3.30 series, it started to make improvements to where it could run on my AMD machine and my Intel i5 machines. So, fast forward to 3.36. GNOME 3.36, in my opinion, is the best way to use GNOME. It is amazing. Now that there is an extension app built into GNOME now to where I can use my extensions efficiently, I love it. I finally have a good respect and loving for GNOME, because when I set it up on my panel to dock and my ARC menu set up, I can make it look like a Windows machine and just have a good time with it. So, all I gotta say is, shoutouts to the GNOME team. You have finally made GNOME good again. Good job. Good job. And now on to my fifth and final desktop environment. The final desktop environment that I picked, now it took a little while for me to decide what the fifth one was going to be, because there's so many other environments that I had a chance to try and to learn. But I will say, the Trinity desktop environment, by far, is my favorite fifth environment, for many reasons. It's based off of the old KDE-free desktop environment, which has been discontinued for so many years. Another thing about Trinity is, it is very, very close to Windows XP. It is very close to XP, because if you theme Trinity to a certain point, you can sort of make it look like XP, but the way the layout is, from the menu to the panel to where your notification area is, I just gotta say, Trinity was a blast to use. I enjoyed my time with it, especially when I was using PC Linux OS Trinity for a little bit. Shoutouts to Allie, you're awesome, mate. But yeah, I mean, Trinity has so many good things going for it. I mean, that's why I'm going to be doing a review on the new Q4 OS coming in June. And expect a few other distro reviews to come very soon as well, between June and July. But yeah, that's pretty much my top 5 desktop environments. What are you guys' top 5 desktop environments? Leave your comments down below. And that's all I gotta say about that. Okay. So that's pretty much it for my topic, so I'll spend a few minutes with you guys before I log off here. So, let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, so Ben, you're considering going into the Gen 2 bug chat? Well, I gave you that suggestion last night, dude. I hope you do it. I wish you luck, dude. I really do. Yeah, you stay safe too, Timo. Stay safe, buddy. KDE 5, okay, KDE, Lxde, GNOME 2, Monta. Okay, so that's your top 5. Good job, Ben. Very good. I have PC Linux Trinity on a drive. Haven't messed with it much, but so far I like. Yeah, basically Trinity is just that good. Low spec Linux. It is just that good. I mean, it's not heavy at all. It's lightweight. It's pretty much what I like to call a really good experience if you don't want to use plasma, because plasma is still very heavy. I mean, I've tried KDE Plasma 5 on a few occasions. One of the criticisms I have about plasma is you can get lost in the settings so much. There are so many settings in plasma that if you drop a new user into plasma, they ain't gonna know what to do with it. Whereas in Trinity, there's not as many settings in Trinity as there are in plasma, so a new user can get used to Trinity very well. So between plasma and Trinity, I go Trinity all the way. All right. Hey Tom, how you doing? You're a little you got here a little late. I just got done with my topic on the top 5 desktop environments. Once again, people, my top 5 is Xfce, Monta, Lxde, GNOME Free, and Trinity. Those are my top 5 desktop environments. Yes, I can't stop messing with the settings in Plasma to go back to Xfce when I... Yeah. Unity is back on Ubuntu if you choose to... Oh, really? Unity is back? That's cool. Nice. Very nice. I'll have to look into that when I try Ubuntu 20.04. I haven't used Unity in quite some time. I know they discontinued support for it. Well, Switch, maybe next time I'll have Cinnamon on the list just for you. I'll make sure of it. But no, I mean, Cinnamon's a great desktop environment too. I mean, I've used Linux Mint Cinnamon many times over the years. It's a great environment. But the environments that I like, in my opinion, are environments that are super lightweight and doesn't require that much modification. That's just me, though. But I really do like Cinnamon as well. Cinnamon's good. I think Unity is changing its name. It might be called Lumina now, something like that. Sudo, something like that. They're working on spin. I'm using Unity right now. It is in the Ubuntu Universal Repository. Sudo apt install Unity desktop. I'm running in 2004. Unity is still being maintained. Oh, so they are still maintaining it. Cool. Nice. It's in the login screen. I always liked it. Yep. Lumina is new name for Unity 8. Unity 7 is in the repo. Do you guys know anything else about Lumina? I mean, is Lumina out or is it still being developed? Does anybody know anything on Lumina? Hang on a minute, I'm getting a drink, guys. There are 10 guys on the Unity 7 team, but one seems to be doing all the work. Oh, okay. Alright. I can see that. I mean, if one guy's doing all the work, that does concern me, because if none of the other team members are doing work and only one guy's doing work, I can actually see why Lumina has taken just a little bit to get out there. Okay. There we go. As far as I know, Unity 8 seems to be developed for Linux phones most... Okay, alright. That's fine. But I did hear a little while back that Lumina was being ported to Debian. Does Debian have it yet? Alright. Alright, see you later, Timo. It would be neat to see Unity make a comeback. Yeah, it would. I would love Unity to come back. I mean, if there was a way, I would love Unity to come back because, I mean, for almost a decade, Unity has been the foundation of Ubuntu. And I don't even know why they switched back to GNOME to begin with. You know, always like Unity's... Yep, so do I. So do I. Yeah, but, basically, other than that, I was looking on Distro Watch for some news this morning, and apparently, TrueOS is shutting down. TrueOS basically TrueOS is basically, they're discontinuing the BSD project. A little sad, but we still have Ghost BSD and the other BSDs that we can use if anybody's interested in BSD still. They switched back to GNOME to focus on the core aspects of the business. I agree, Tom. I agree, it was a good decision. I mean, people were pissed off about the switch at first, but looking back on it, switching to GNOME Free was the best idea because, I mean, GNOME Free, I can see, knowing now what I didn't know then, it was pretty much easier to maintain, and not only that, GNOME Free is pretty much easier to deal with. I mean, GNOME Free is always going to have hiccups here and there, but at least it's getting better in terms of RAM usage and performance. Okay. By the way, just to let you all know, Arch Labs has a new version out. If anybody is wanting to try Arch Labs, there's been pretty much a whole bunch of new distro releases this week. I mean, Arch Labs, we just had Fedora 32 not long ago. Q4OS, it has a new release, which I'm going to be doing a review on Q4OS coming in June, so keep a lookout for that. Been a little while since I tried Q4OS, but from what I've been hearing from TotalOS today, it's really snappy and it's really fast. Okay, people, I'm going to give this about 5 more minutes here, and then we'll wrap it up. Once again, I thank you all for coming. If you want to see more outdoor live streams just like this, then smash that like button and support my channel. Thank you. Also, I'm not sure besides Q4OS what the plans for June or July and onwards are going to be. I still got to iron every of those things out. But I will say this, I will be pushing more outdoors live streams whenever I get the chance to. You will be seeing more of these. In fact, the next topic for outdoors live stream, I'm going to be pretty much discussing a very interesting topic that I don't see anybody discussing that much, and that is on F-Droid. I'm going to be talking about F-Droid in the next outdoors live stream, so keep a lookout for that. Oh, Switch, the new mic is good. I've been getting a bit of help from Sleepy Eye Vince and Steve's very own on how to set up my mic for pulse effects and stuff. It's going good. Basically, there's still going to be background noise here and there, but you know, there's only so much I can do with my room being out in the open and stuff. So, I mean, I don't have a door to minimize the noise or anything. But I got a pop filter on the mic. I got my pulse effects all set up. The new videos that.
Do you know what time the doctor's supposed to be here?
The doctor's not coming today. He's sick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, basically the new mic is doing okay. It's just the matter of minimizing background noise and all that, because my room is out in the open and I can't do very much with that. I mean, I'm going to have stuff in the background regardless, so. The doctor's got the... Huh. I see, Switch. I see. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to talk about? I don't think there is. Oh, yes. Yes. There is one thing I did want to mention. Coming in July, I will be, pushing out the next episode of Linux History Shorties. The research that I'm doing is almost complete. So once the research is finished, I will upload the video. The next episode of Linux History Shorties will be on the Linux kernel. And that'll be in July. Alright. I think in about 3 more minutes here, we'll wrap things up. Once again, people, I thank you so much for coming out and just taking your time to hang out with me. It really, in these hard times, it really warms my heart knowing that I get to keep in constant communication with y'all, and I thank you so much for that. Thank you. Like I've said many times before, if you all need to reach me, you can find me on Discord, you can find me on MeWe, and now, I'm officially announcing this as of right now, I am on Telegram. I am now on Telegram permanently. You can find me on Telegram at Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88. So, hit me up on Telegram and we can talk or something. Alright, people. I think I'm gonna call it right now. I thank you all so much for coming. Thank you all so much for joining this outdoors live stream. The next outdoors live stream will be we'll be discussing F-Droid. So keep a lookout for that. But other than that, thank you so much. And all I can really say is, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master 88 saying see you later. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.